troll.
With the troll. Today we're talking again about Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Today's topic is how Sam LaRusso stops Kenny, remember Kenny?
Yeah.
From hurting Anthony LaRusso.
Again.
Because he already got his ass beat once. You know, he's the only person who got beaten up at the tournament, but who was not actually a contestant in the tournament. If you think about that.
Yeah.
In the whole history of the tournament, I wonder if they've ever had anybody get like, oh yeah, I took a real loss in the tournament. Oh yeah, who'd you compete with? Oh no, I wasn't competing. I just went into the locker room for a minute and I got beaten up.
Well, Dutch Johnny and the guys attempted to intimidate Daniel back in the day, so that was in the locker room before the tournament.
Yeah, but no punches thrown. That was
no, but only
different.
because the refs came walking in.
By the way, I always thought that was a weird scene because the main person in that scene was Dutch. And you hardly know Dutch in the whole movie until then.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he's like, hey Danielle, remember that?
Yes.
And Johnny didn't even have a thing to say about it. It was very odd.
Yeah.
But anyway, let's stay on topic. We're talking today about Sam LaRusso. So what's she going to do? Because I'm thinking early in season 5, Anthony is going to let her know that he got beaten up at the tournament.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking she's got to take some action, right? She's the older sister.
I would think so, yeah.
Even though they hardly ever have scenes together, and it's easy to forget they're even...
We don't even know if they actually know each other.
Yeah, they might have never met, but so, okay, let's get serious. She's got to do something.
Right.
What do you imagine she does?
Well, she's the older sister.
Yeah.
She's protective. Okay. And she's a bit of a hothead. She's Daniel's daughter. Yeah. So you put all of those three things together. I think that she will seek Kenny out to bust his butt and then probably feel bad for him for some reason and want to take him under her wing and try to bring him into the Miyagi way of thinking.
Yeah, this is a troll channel. You don't have to say bust his butt. Just explain what you mean.
I know, but I don't like
profanity. You think she's going to whip the shit out? Is she going to show up at his house like stalker style and like be up in a tree and he goes to the backyard and she comes flying down like Batman?
Golf and stuff, or who knows?
You think she'd stalk him?
Maybe
like,
she
really?
would.
And look into where he's...
She went out of her way to go fight the Cobra Kais, so yeah.
Let me give some shape to this theory, to this Cobra Kai theory. Here's what I think is going to happen. I think she will pull a Daniel. You know how Daniel like showing up everywhere?
Yeah.
And like telling people off, and he's kind of like Bill Cosby was. You know how Bill Cosby would call up other comedians and chastise them?
Wondered where you were going with that.
Well, Bill Cosby would, no, I'm not talking about his perversions.
Yeah.
But when Cosby would talk to other comedians, he'd be like, yeah, I want to talk to you. And he would like try to straighten them out, right? Daniel does that with people about karate. Daniel, this is... He
does. He does. Yeah.
He wants to school them on defense only. And he thinks Mr. Miyagi's way is so much better than everybody else's.
Yeah.
So I could see Sam doing that same thing. I could see Sam being like, you shouldn't be learning this kind of thing. And this is really bad. And even though she doesn't know him yet, they were both in the tournament together. So they both saw each other fight and everything. They're aware of each other pretty well. And they almost fought at the drive-in at Bloodsport.
Yeah.
Remember that? They were on opposing sides there too. So they've seen each other around.
Yeah. So I wonder though, now that she's got a little bit more balance because she was training with Johnny for a while and she really took to it.
Yeah.
And then in the tournament, she used a balance of Miyagi-Do and Eagle Fang. I don't know. Maybe that would impact how she would approach Kenny.
I think ultimately she's going to take a page from Daniel's book, okay? I think she's going to want to show up to find Kenny somewhere, like you said, maybe stalk him a little bit.
Yeah.
She's going to show up. She's going to confront him. She's going to say, stay the hell away from my brother.
Yeah.
I hope Kenny, like in real life, Kenny would say, hey, he was bullying me. But for plot armor on the show, miraculously, Kenny will say everything but that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about? Like in scenes on sitcoms where all someone has to do is just say, oh, no, it was this blah, blah, blah. And then it changes the whole, but they never do that because the show won't be the show anymore then.
Right.
That's what's going to happen here. Like instead of him just coming right out with, the kid was bullying me for 6 months. I finally whipped his ass. He's not going to end up saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay. So she's going to confront him. She's going to want to straighten him out. And then do you think right off the bat then she says, I'm going to take you under my wing. I'm going to teach you better karate?
No. I think she'll have to reflect on it first.
Right?
Yeah. She'll have to come to her senses and all that.
There's going to be a lot of coincidental run-ins. Right?
Yeah.
She's going to run into him at the mall. She's going to run into him here and there all summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably what's going to happen. There's a million other ways it could go, though. I mean, if she look, I tell you, she's an older girl. than him.
Yeah.
If she really wants to straighten out his behavior and keep him from beating up Anthony.
Yeah.
There's just things she could do. You know, he's a young kid. She's a
Yeah.
little older, more experienced. You know what I'm saying?
As a fighter.
As a lot of things. There's things she could do. I mean, he's going into high school. Let me just put it this way. When a boy's going into high school and like a senior might be interested in him.
Oh, my Lord.
That's a whole nother world right there.
All right. Well, I mean, we're going to keep.
Up.
Yeah, we're going to.
You'll surrender beating a kid's ass over that.
Oh, Jesus.
She says, listen. You don't need to hurt my brother anymore. And he's like, yes, I do. And she says,
it's not going to.
Let me tell you.
No,
who
it's
else
not going to
you can
happen
murder.
that way.
You can murder something else. Instead of my little brother.
Stop now.
And so
Stop
that
now.
is a whole... Now, I think that's the spinoff that the show was talking about.
It's
when
not.
they say they're going to do a spinoff of the show.
It is not.
That's exactly what they have in mind. It's Kenny and
Okay,
Sam.
we're done.
In like a The Graduate kind of... Ever see The Graduate?
Yeah, I'm familiar with The Graduate.
Not a lot of karate in The Graduate.
No.
But there's other stuff happening.
So it's a false parallel.
Well... Yeah, The Graduate was just
we're done. Let's move on because that's just we're not going down that path. So I think Robbie will play into this though too. Hey, this would be a great chance for Sam and Robbie now to come together in some sort of agreement because they're both going to be in agreement that Kenny's going down the bad path and they don't want him. Neither one of them wants Kenny to be beating up on Anthony. So
the show is called Roll with the Troll. Not get triggered.
I rolled.
By the troll.
I'm only rolling so
far. You rolled
far.
Somewhat. You rolled a little left, a little right, but you got.
You're
more
not
triggered
willing to move on. I'm trying to move on.
All right.
To a new...
Okay. So you're saying that Robbie. Well, you're making a good point.
Thank you very much.
You're saying that Robbie Keene. Is that who you're thinking of?
Robbie Keene.
Okay. Didn't know which Robbie you meant. Robbie Keene would be the ultimate person to stop Kenny from beating up anymore on Anthony.
Well, him and Sam together.
Okay. Now that's interesting. Does the show do that? Does the show find a way to put Robbie and Sam as friends in some way again?
I think it's a way for them to salvage their friendship.
That'd be interesting. So they make Kenny like a project.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I guess you could phrase it that way.
Okay, so their project is to get a young guy who's been, who's become very angry to not beat up.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Turn away from the dark side now.
Yeah, the thing is, I'll debate whether he's even on the dark side. I don't believe that. Anthony begged him to beat the hell out of him. He did. He begged him for months.
Okay, but I think you can see the turn in Kenny's eyes when he's assaulting Anthony in the locker room.
No.
And
right, because he looked like he enjoyed it?
Yeah, he had that glint in his eyes.
He likes his work. He gets into his work.
Oh my God.
Well, it's like the guy who is an accountant. And then he gets really into the accounting. He doesn't want the accounting, but he's got to make a living. He's got this job. You want to make the best of your job.
You say the craziest ass things.
His Kenny Payne's job now is kicking ass. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Beating up the bullies.
But don't you think that Sam and Robbie could team up because they will have like a mutual goal, a mutual ideal that they want to achieve?
There's one problem with that.
What?
Robbie is in Mexico.
You keep saying that. We don't know.
Of course.
He's not going to Mexico.
What was he going to do all summer? Karate again? He's tired of it. He's got to go find Miguel Diaz because now they're going to be friends for some reason. That I have a hard time with.
Yeah.
He's going to hunt down Miguel Diaz with his dad and with Daniel.
Well, yeah, okay.
So he's not going to be around. So I think this is Sam's thing. I think this is her project. Is turn Kenny. Oh, can you imagine when the guys all get back with Miguel and they've got bullet holes and shit in them from Miguel's dad? They come back, and now Kenny is part of Miyagi-Do training under Chosen, thanks to Samantha.
Craziness.
We have a million characters on this show.
I know.
Isn't it crazy? A show has this many characters and only 10 episodes a season. Like, you would think with this many characters to flesh out their arcs, you think you'd need 50 episodes a season.
Yeah.
Which I would really enjoy.
We would go for that.
Yeah, big way. But anyway, I don't know if I see them working together just because, again, I don't think Robbie's going to be around. But this would be very interesting.
That's a good point.
Hey, here's a thought, too, though. It's summer. Kenny, he's going to beat Anthony's ass next year, like next school year. It's not like all summer they're going to run into each other. Mm-hmm. Usually you go the whole summer and not even see a kid from high school at all.
True.
Right? So it shouldn't really be a big deal. We shouldn't have to worry about it.
Kenny needs to spend the summer, getting fit. Not fit, but trained.
Kenny does or Anthony does?
Oh, Anthony. Did I say Kenny?
You did say Kenny, yeah.
Anthony needs to spend the summer training and getting his stuff together.
You think those two are going to face off in the next tournament?
Ooh, well, maybe. I don't know.
Which will probably be the end of the series, I would think. Well, hopefully not. But again, there's all this talk that like season 7 or so will probably be it. If that's the case, then I would think, because we just had a tournament in season 4. Season 5 will take the summertime. Season 6 will probably be the fall, and then season 7 would, if it's, you know, it's going to be tournament time again.
Yeah, you've got it all planned out.
Yeah, well, they've got it all planned out. All right, not bad, guys. Well, listen, let us know in the comments. Let us know what you think Sam's going to do.
Hit the like button.
Clearly, she's going to get involved. You know, she doesn't want to let her brother get beaten up by Kenny, even though her brother deserves it. So she's got to do something. What do you think she can do? Again, I floated an idea of my own earlier that the voice of reason did not like. But let us know your comments. Let us know your thoughts. We'll see you tomorrow. We got a fun video coming up tomorrow about Mike Barnes. Peace.